Hello, my lovelies. Hello. Welcome to my channel. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via my podcast, welcome. Today we're doing a daily vibration for December 31st, 2019. Can y'all believe like it's the last day of 2019? This year done flew on by, guys. Like the year literally felt like it flew by. I'm going to definitely be sitting back in contemplation of all that I have accomplished this year and embracing all of this beautiful energy that we're coming into 2020. 2020, we're vibrating as the number 4. So the year of 2020 is vibrating of the number 4, which is not a bad thing because this is all about mastery, okay? And we'll get into that a little bit more if we progress in January. Now, remember this week rather, we are talking about energy from Mercury and how Mercury's energy is all about communication, okay? So as we're holding that in the forefront and we're just thinking about Mercury being communication and how do we apply communication to all aspect of our lives, whether it's air energy, fire energy, water energy, or earth energy. That's what we're going to be discussing as we run through your wisdoms today, as well as the daily vibration, okay? So I do want to let you guys know that I go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, so you guys can come on and join me. We got a few things going on this month, okay? We do have the meditation. So we're doing new moon and full moon meditation for the month, okay? Beginning January 10th, we'll have the first one of the year, okay? That is going to be for the full moon energy, and it's going to be a private meditation link only, so we will not be doing live on Friday, January 10th. That's going to be for the private full moon meditation, okay? You can join that or be a part of that for a donation of $20, all right? You can submit that donation using my donation information. If you're tuning in via YouTube, that will be in the description box below. If you're tuning in via my podcast, that information will be given at the end of the podcast, okay? So we have the meditations going on. We also have the special going for $31.73. I've opened up 15 slots. Once they're gone in January, they're gone. I'm not adding any more to the calendar, okay? So first come, first serve. You can get an intuitive reading / coaching session with me, okay, for 30 minutes for a donation of $31.73. And that is in celebration of all 3,173 subscribers. That's the amount of the subscribers we have on YouTube now. Okay, so you guys can get that package, so you want to jump on that. And then we have 3 classes coming. We got the intuitive, how to trust your intuition and speak to your spiritual guides, your angels, your ancestors. That class is coming in January, towards the middle or end of January, okay? We also have the 13-week class that's going to pick up again for the second semester, towards the middle or end of January also, and not to mention how to read or interpret your tarot deck, okay, intuitively, all right? That class will be coming at the end of January also. So today, my loves, we are vibrating on the number 1. You know that it is December 31st, 2019. It's the last day of the year. You can really feel the shift in the atmosphere if you are sensitive to energy, okay? So vibrating on the number 1 today, you guys know how I like to begin these readings by telling you intuitive energy is available to you all day, every day. It is your choice whether or not you want to tap into that intuitive nature of yours and utilize it, okay? Today, the number 1 is vibrating on new beginnings, as well as the number 1 vibrates on creative energy or creation, okay? Number 1 energy is all about co-creating with your higher self, okay? Instincts is going to play a part today in today's energy. So you want to pay attention to your instincts today, as well as the loving energy that we're in today, okay? So there's also a vibration of very powerful loving energy in the atmosphere today, okay? As it is all day. Just your choice as to what you want to tap into and tune your dial into, right? Now, we do have on the lower vibrational end of the number 1, we do have lack of emotions in the atmosphere, aggression, arrogance, dominance, as well as passivity in the atmosphere today. So we're talking about your hazels, your gargamels, your energy vampires, and your narcissists. They're going to be out today. So you want to be mindful of that energy today. Okay, my lovelies. Now, we're going to start off today with my wonderful Capricorns, because it is Capricorn season. So we're going to start off with my earth signs, and we're going to begin with Capricorns and just see what your wisdom for today is. Okay, we're using a Moonology deck today just for a quick wisdom and how you can look forward towards moving your day. Keep in mind we're dealing with Mercury this week, and Mercury is all about communication, and it rules communication not just in speech, but it also rules communications in your cell phones, in your computer, anything that you have to communicate. Okay, that is what Mercury is responsible for. So as we are honing in on communication today, right, and you also need to know that give me 1 second. You also need to know, I'm trying to really you need to know and understand also, because Mercury, right, rules communication. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, and Gemini is throat chakra work or throat chakra area work. So some of you may want to pay attention to your throat chakra just to make sure that there's no blockage in your throat chakra. And if there's blockages in your throat chakra, you're either going to not be as vocal or not express yourself so much, or be a little bit more timid or a little bit more passive. If your throat chakra is just overly active, it has too much energy, you could talk too much, don't know when to shut up, maybe always saying the most inappropriate things when it's not time. Okay, when your throat chakra is balanced, you have this sense of when to speak, and you don't have a problem allowing other people to speak. You're open, not just to be receptive to what others have to say, but you're also able to articulate yourself properly, okay, and clearly. So let's start off with Capricorns, paying attention to a throat chakra energy, okay, which is in the throat area, and we're talking about the lungs also, throat and lungs. Okay, so Capricorns, today you guys have new moon in Taurus energy as your wisdom, and it is saying that prosperity lies ahead for you. Right now, if we're operating in that communicative energy of Mercury this week, right, and we're already saying that we're vibrating on number 1 today, which is all about creation and new beginnings, right? Really, it's all about you clearly communicating, not just with others, but with the universe and with yourself about what it is you want to manifest, okay, or what type of prosperity you want to bring into your life, my wonderful Capricorn. Sometimes prosperity does not have to be determined only by materialistic things, Capricorns. Prosperity could be health, okay. It could be relationships. So just keep an open mind as to how that resonates with you, okay? How prosperity resonates with you, okay? Now, my wonderful Virgos, today you guys have you and your loved ones are safe, Virgos, okay? So if you've been feeling like this, because, you know, we are in the holiday season. And in the holiday season, you know, there could be a lot of hiccups as far as families are concerned. There could be a lot of embracing going on, you know, forgiveness going on. So Gemini, if you're having any type of conflict within family situation, they want you to know that everything is going to work out and you and your loved ones are safe, okay? Sometimes you don't know that you're going to get through things until you've literally like had to walk through a thing, okay? So be mindful of that, all right? My wonderful Taurus, you guys have today that you may have to step out of your comfort zone as we have the North Node energy going on. Now, the North Node is currently in Cancer, which is your 4th house, which is all about family, okay? So pay attention to that today, my wonderful Taurus, as you're moving throughout the day. Step out of your comfort zone, and it may have to be pertaining to your family life, okay? Remember that we do have Gargamels, Hazels, and energy vampires and narcissists out today with all of that heavy aggressive energy, as well as arrogant and domineering energy in the atmosphere. So you do want to be mindful about that, okay? Now, my wonderful water signs, starting with my Cancers today, this time you may need to take some adjustments, Cancers. And because we're dealing with communication, you may need to take adjustments either in your feelings, as well as maybe how you're communicating by taking action. Some action may have to be made today, okay? My wonderful, wonderful Cancers, all right? All right, Scorpio. Scorpios, today you guys have surrendered to the divine, okay? So as you surrender to the divine today, just remember that today is a day of new beginnings, okay? Sometimes in order for you to get rebirth or for things to be reborn, they have to get dead, like they got to die, right? So allow the things that you can't control, right? Just allow them to fade. Surrender to the things that you can and can't control. Just let go, okay? All right, so my wonderful Pisces, today you guys have, it is a time for healing, okay? Which is not a bad place to be, considering that we are in the vibration of love today. Follow your instincts today, okay? Remember to communicate your needs and your wants today, Pisces. That's going to be important, okay? So moving on to our wonderful air signs, Geminis, you guys have a new romantic cycle begins, okay? Now, I do want to say this card represents a new moon in Libra. Libra is all about balance. So this does not necessarily have to be a new romantic cycle with someone new. This could be a new romantic cycle within the relationship that you're currently in, or even a new romantic cycle within self, okay? Now, the reason why I say within self, because sometimes if you are not romancing yourself, you could not even know where your sexiness lies. And sexiness is energy, right? So this is calling you to embrace not just the romance from another, my wonderful, wonderful Geminis. It's also asking you to embrace the romance that you have that dwells within you, okay? Now, Libras, today, you guys have the end of a tough cycle is approaching, okay? The one thing that you do need to keep in mind as you're moving throughout the day, my wonderful Libras, is not to stick your hand in the sand, your head in the sand, okay? Remember, it's all about communication and being able to express yourself for your wants, your needs, and your desires, okay? All right, Aquarius, today you guys have show the world the real you, okay? Don't be so mean today, Aquarius, okay? Step out of the box, laugh a little bit, lighten up today, my wonderful Aquarius, and let the world see how brightly you can shine, okay? You guys' energetic patterns is I know, okay? So you stand in that energy of knowing anyway. So sometimes when you think you know everything, or when you think you know something, then there is no relaxedness or no looseness for you to actually step out and learn something new. So today, just be open, allow the world to see who you are, and be open to receive as well as given, okay, my wonderful Aquarius? Now let's move on to my fire signs. Leos, today you guys have the answers you need are coming, okay? So if any of you has been in contemplation and meditation about maybe some changes or some adjustments that you need to make today, know those answers are coming, because this represents the full moon in Gemini. And remember, Gemini energy is all about that thinking. Gemini energy is still that Mercury energy, right? Gemini energy is still that Mercury energy. So we're still clearly communicating and thinking about what we want to move. That's communication. So be open to communicate what you need, what you want, and what your desires are, because the answers are already within you, okay? All right, my wonderful Aries, today you have bring love into the situation, okay? All right, Aries, we know fire energy can be very intense. It can be very passionate and sometimes very aggressive, okay? So as you are approaching things today, may it be conversations, may it be intimacy, conversation with your intimate person, conversation with your boss, wherever you are interacting with others today, or you are communicating with others today, you want to bring love into that situation. Not as aggressive as you probably could be, okay? My wonderful Aries. All right. Now, last but not least, my wonderful Sagittarius, your wisdom today is a new start is coming, okay? Now, this is in representation of a new moon. You know, within a new moon energy, you can set your new intentions and allow them to unfold, okay? So my wonderful Sagittarius, if you have any new ventures, any newness that you want to bring into your life, you guys can start to plan that and work towards that today, because we do have creative energy in the atmosphere. We do have new beginnings in the atmosphere, and we have a tons of love in the atmosphere, as well as being able to pay attention to your instincts and your intuition today. That's going to be very, very helpful for you, my loves, okay? All right, my lovelies. So once again, recap. We are vibrating on the number 1 today, which is all about your intuition, paying attention to your intuition. New beginnings, okay, it's all about creation and creativity, instincts and love, lower vibrational and lack of emotions, arrogance, aggression, dominance, and passivity. So you want to be mindful of all of those states, because you get to choose state. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. Okay, so be mindful about that. Be mindful of how you're communicating with others today. That is going to be very, very important, my loves. And now I do want to remind you guys. So we're going live on Friday. This is going to be the first Friday of the year. So you guys should definitely come out and join us. It's going to be January 3rd, and we're going to have a lot of fun on January 3rd. Okay. In the event that you do not get to join us on live, I do have 15 open slots for the month of January. They're first come, first serve. Okay. And those slots are going to be at the rate of a donation of $31.73, which is celebrating the 3,100 subscribers that we have in the channel. So we got 3,173 subscribers. So the donation amount is $31.73. You guys can find the donation information in the description box if you're tuning in via YouTube. If you're tuning in via the podcast, you will get that information in a second. I just also want to remind you guys of the classes that are coming up. We got the 13-week class. We got the how to listen to your intuition and speak to your guides, your angels, and your ancestors class coming up. And we also have how to intuitively interpret the tarot cards, okay? The tarot cards, okay? So those 3 classes are coming up, and you will gain more information as well as donation amounts for those, okay? So in the meantime, my loves, if you are interested in the meditation or a coaching session, you guys can go ahead and you can submit your donation to my Cash App, which is $KIMOY106. Once again, my Cash App is $KIMOY106. And if you are going to be PayPaling me, that is going to be the number 4 your inner voice at gmail.com. Once again, that's the number 4 your inner voice at gmail.com. The same way the channel is spelt, my love, that is my Gmail. Attach Gmail to that. That is my PayPal as well as my email address. Okay, so it is the last day of the year. I wish you guys a beautiful last day of the year, a beautiful December 31st, 2019. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the first of the year for 2020. We're going to get into it tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a good daily vibration. I'm going to make it nice for us tomorrow, okay? We stepping into 2020 lit. Is that what the youngins say now? Lit? We lit? We lit? All right, my loves. I appreciate and I love each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in via YouTube or for tuning in via the podcast. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in your next daily vibrations tomorrow. I've already started to post all of the individual readings, so you guys can check them out. They will all be up by the first of the year. Okay, bye my lovelies, and I will see you guys tomorrow.